An inductive proximity sensor can be installed by mounting the sensor and wiring its leads to a control device such as a programmable logic controller. An inductive sensor is often mounted with a bracket or plate and oriented so that it is pointed toward the target location. Many proximity sensors have a threaded body that allows the sensor to be screwed directly into a tapped hole. Threaded bodies. An inductive proximity sensor may provide either 2, 3, or 4 wires for connecting the sensor. 3-wire sensors typically provide 2 wires for connection to both output terminals of a DC power supply, and a 3rd wire to provide a signal to a control device. The 4-wire sensors usually provide 2 wires for connection to the power supply, as well as 2 wires that provide both normally open. The user chooses which of the outputs to connect to the control. Some 4-wire devices allow the remaining wire to be connected to a second controller. To test the sensor, it must be actuated using the actual target to be sensed during normal operation or other metallic object. Many inductive proximity sensors have an indicator light that illuminates when a target is detected to help verify the operation of the sensor. Because the sensor operates like a switch, test it by measuring its input and output. If the sensor light illuminates, the problem is more likely on the output side, so test it first. To test the output, measure the voltage at the sensor and at the controller input. Doing so verifies that the sensor output is good and that voltage is reaching the controller input. To test the input, measure the voltage at the power supply and at the sensor. If the input voltage is missing, the problem is not with the sensor. If the input voltage is present, but the output voltage is not present, possible causes are that the sensor is not actuated, the sensor is bad, or the load is shorted. If the output voltage is correct, but the load is not working, the load is open.